Hello beautiful people, you are welcome to our channel and thanks for watching our video. And if you are watching us for the first time, please do wait to hit the subscribe button to get notification each time we drop a new video. In today's video, we'll be talking about a particular school in Lithuania different from our previous video that you can move to in 2025. Admission is ongoing. So in this video, we'll be talking about the admission information, application procedure, admission program, then requirements and tuition fee also. All of these we'll be talking in this particular video. Once again, my name is Henry Chinonso. I'm a Nigerian, and not forget, I'm not a visa agent. I do not request for money to process visa for anyone or for admission for anyone for now. I'm only here to give you updates and information you require to move abroad, either via student route, tourism, or work. So take note, do not fall prey to scammers. Now, let's quickly move to the application and admission procedure. What is the procedure for applying for this particular university? Okay, now let's take it one after the other. First of all, you go to the website, just like I said, www.vdu.lt. Then you create an account as a profile there. After creating an account, you choose a study program. You can choose one or two study program in one application. And remember, each program you choose, don't forget to check that program's requirements, because aside from the general requirements, some other programs could have their own departmental or faculty requirements. So you should equally check that and know if you have the criteria. After which you have done this, you now proceed to the payment. For the non-European students, you make a payment of €150, non-refundable. Well, though it's a bit expensive than the previous school we talked about, but it's worth it if you really want to move towards Lithuania. After the payment, then you now proceed with your application by filling out the form. Make sure you provide correct and detailed information. Any misinformation could lead to disqualification. Take note of this. Then, after filling all information, you upload all required documents. Then finally, you submit your application. After you have submitted the application, you will now move to the next step. That is get confirmation of admission. Then once they offer you admission, then a letter of acceptance with further instruction to finalize the admission. Applicants are requested to sign agreement of study and pay the full tuition fee for the first study year. You get it now. So once they send you the admission letter, you have to accept alongside your study contract, accept and pay your first tuition deposit. Complete, and according to them, it will be in one installment, not like other schools that might require you pay maybe half installment, then when you move into the country you pay the remaining. But in this particular school, you have to pay your first tuition deposit completely. So after you have completed this step, that is signing your study contracts and paying your first tuition deposit, then you move to the next stage, which is the preparation for your visa process. And I want to let you know that those of us from the African, like Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, and other part of Africans, you cannot apply for student visa in Ghana, Nigeria, or Cameroon. You have to move to maybe Philippines, Singapore, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, all of these. Anyone telling you that you can apply from Nigeria, my dear, check well. That's why I told you I'm not a visa agent, but to provide you with all the required information. Check well. Let's quickly move to the study program and tuition fee. For BS students, they have a lot of courses, and for also masters, they have a lot of courses too. And each of these courses, their different tuition fee differs. They don't have specific tuition fee, so it depends on the course. You go to the website, check for yourself. Let us look at some of the courses you can find. Something like biology and genetics, business administration, English philology, linguistic and comments, music production, and many more. For BSc, we have more than 15, I think more than 15 or 15 programs taught in English. Then for master students, we have something like applied English linguistic, applied mathematics, business linguistic, diplomacy and linguistic relationship. We have molecular biology and biotechnology, and many more than 15 also. I think when I was counting, it's about, for masters, about 15 or 17 courses that are taught in English. So you go to this particular website, check for yourself, and see for yourself, depending on whether you're going for masters or you're going for your first degree. Then, just like I said about the tuition fee, each of these programs have different tuition fee. So you go to the website, each of them, you check for yourself the tuition fee. But I think the minimum for this is about 3,500 euro. I think, yeah. But the maximum was about 8,000 euro. And that was music production. I think so. So you go there and check for yourself. And most of the times, the tuition fee for master students are always higher than that of the degree students. So if you are for the masters, know this, that your tuition fee is a bit higher than that of those who are going for their BSc, that's first degree. Let's talk about requirements, and this requirement we'll be talking about the general requirements, then BSc and MC requirements in general. Then for general requirements, police character and double legalization of all documents. Know this: you have to get your police character from any police, then you have to do double legalization of all your documents. That's like you have to send your documents to Lithuania, embassy in Lithuania, where they have to authenticate it and send back to you before you can now proceed with your application. Then for those applying for BSc, your first school leaving certificate, that is O-level or A-level, is required, and the cover letter option is required too. Then for those applying for their masters, of course, you need to have your first school leaving O-level or A-level, then your BSc certificate. Then you have to also equally provide a cover letter and equally provide your CV too to apply to this university. Please, you equally need to make your own diligence finding aside this information I've given to you. I just gave you a brief and a concise detail about this particular university. So you go to the website, check in and out thoroughly, and investigate also to add to the one I have given to you. Also, we equally have what we call country-specific requirements. You equally have to go to the website, check your own country-specific requirement. Let's say, for example, in Nigeria, where the medium of instruction is in English in all the universities, the requirements could differ from that of Cameroon, where they have medium of instruction in English and some in French. So they have a specific requirement for those who studied in French in Cameroon, and also requirements for those who studied in English in Cameroon. So you have to check the country-specific requirements. Check your country and know the specific requirement, and make sure you adhere strictly to your own country-specific requirement. It is very necessary. Having said all this, and just like I stated before, the study starts around August 25th. So you will have short time to apply. And just like I said earlier, I can't remember I've said it before, but remember, you cannot, for those of us from Africa like Ghana, Cameroon, and Nigeria, you cannot apply for your visa in these countries. You have to move to some countries like the Philippines, maybe Singapore, South Africa, United Arab Emirates, and all of that. Yeah, Turkey. You have to move into these countries to apply for your student visa. And remember, what you are applying for is not like a visa, but a temporary resident permit. Temporary resident permit. Take note. It's not like a visa, but your temporary resident permit. So you have to move into these particular countries to apply for that. Then when you get to the Lithuania, you continue the remaining process. Having said all this, I wish you best of luck as you apply. And don't forget to keep sharing our video. And if you're watching for the first time, subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more updates each time we drop a new video. See you in our next video. Thank you for watching.